I drove my motorcycle across the country and drove through the stockyards in Texas for what seemed like a whole day, with animals on either side of the road as far as you could see. It was overwhelming, and I just said, I can't do this. That was in 1975. I went away to do Babe in Australia, and I worked with these incredible animals very, very closely, especially the pig. And then when you go to lunch, the Australians like to eat things that they kill. So there was the duck that I just worked with, there was the pig that I worked with, there's the lamb, the whole bloody thing. And I said, I'm not tempted to any of it. Hi, I'm James Cromwell with Mercy For Animals. Being an animal activist, you get to interface with people and just point out things to them. They never want to hear what they're eating is bad for them, what's in the meat you're eating, where did the chicken come from. The first time I spoke up, a demonstration at Wendy's, and I'm yelling that Wendy's kills animals, but I remember looking at a mother and her daughter. The kid was caught. She had the hamburger in her hand. She knows that what I'm doing is not the right thing, but on the other hand, what I was saying, she was actually listening to what I was saying. Because you talk about animals, and because they might have seen a cow at one point of their life, they might have seen Babe, they certainly feel that they understand companion animal that they live with. That hope is that we will awaken at some point. I'm waiting for the moment when it shifts, because it's going to shift, and when it shifts, it's going to shift really quickly. Everything will change. The way we think about each other will change. The way we think about the world, how we interact with it, all will change in an instant. I would like to be there, because that's like a second birth.